Cluster bombs, which are dropped from aircraft or launched from the ground, contain submunitions, or bomblets, that spread over a wide area before exploding. They're intended to target military convoys or installations, but can kill or injure anyone who happens to be nearby. The CBU-105 cluster bomb contains 10 canisters, each of which disperses 4 explosive bomblets, called skeets, which can spread out over an area the size of a football field before detonating. When a cluster munition is dropped from an airplane, the bomb can travel about 9 miles before the submunitions are fired. A short time before the submunitions are released, the container begins to spin and opens at an altitude of between 330 feet and 3,300, featuring the height, velocity, and rotation speed determine how large an area will be impacted by the submunitions when they strike. Each submunition is about the size of a soda can. They each deploy a little parachute that stabilizes them and makes sure that they descend with their nose down. Each submunition is made of a copper cone that can pierce through 7 inches of armor, and contains more than 300 pieces of preformed steel fragmentation pieces designed to destroy human targets, as well as incendiary material, zirconium, to cause burning. Depending on the wind conditions and the altitude at which the submunitions are released, each bomb container can cover an area of up to 861,120 square feet with submunition strikes. When the submunitions explode, they cause injury and damage across a wide area. The blast of one submunition can cause deadly shrapnel injuries in a 65-foot radius and injure anyone within a 328-foot radius. Moreover, many of the submunitions fail to detonate upon impact, leaving behind large numbers of hazardous explosive duds. These duds are akin to landmines, injuring and killing civilians and contaminating the land long after conflicts end. The percentage of unexploded submunitions from each canister varies, but can be as high as 30%. The CBU-105 sensor-fused weapon first saw combat in the early months of Operation Iraqi Freedom. On April 2, 2003, an Iraqi tank column was advancing toward a Marine unit in southwest Baghdad. The Marines had no tank support, but a new weapon was on its way. A B-52 bomber dropped 2 CBU-105 cluster bombs aimed at the leading edge of the Iraqi armor. The entire first third of the Iraqi tank column was decimated. The Iraqis in the back of the tank column immediately stopped and surrendered to the Marines.